Let's kick some ass. I'll show you how to implement kick mechanics and collision detection in 3 levels. Previously, we made this raycasting engine from scratch. Let's add some collision detection so we can kick some butts. Please sit back, relax and enjoy these AAA sound effects. I'm going to explain how collision works in 2D games. The map of the level is represented by a grid of numbers. 0s for empty space, 1s for walls, and everything else for NPCs and objects. And yes, there was a number 2 in the middle of the map. Let's start with the kicking mechanics, as it is the easiest. We take the position of the player and calculate what exactly is in front of him. We get the position coordinates and use them to seek the map data. If the found object in the map data has index 1 or higher, we delete it by setting it to 0. That way the object will disappear. Level 1. The simple collision with a wall. This logic will be almost the same as the kicking mechanics. We pre-calculate the position of the player in the next frame, and only if there isn't a wall, we move the player. Let's see if you can spot the issue with that. There are 2 bugs. It allows us to move too close to the wall, and when the player reaches the wall, it gets stuck. Getting stuck is easy bug to fix, so let's fix that. This code allows the player to slide on one axis. The core principle is to pre-calculate the future player position separately on x-axis and y-axis. This way, the player will get stuck on one side and slide on the other side. Based on which axis we check first. This will require more complex code. We will have to pre-calculate the future position of the player in 4 directions, and we will just expand on the previous code. Let's separate the code into 3 sections. In first, we will define the Boolean variables and the player size. In the second part, we determine if there is collision or not on each axis. Lastly, we will move the player on each axis if there is no collision. Let's dig deeper how we determine the collision. Inside of infinite loop we have 2 parts of code. The first part checks the 4 points of the player's surrounding area and fills the Boolean values if there is a collision. And the second part breaks the infinite loop if we are done and the collision is handled correctly. So how do we check the 4 points? We iterate over them and determine for each axis the collision. We also mark the count of collisions. That will help us to solve the special case when the player is touching the edge of a wall and would get stuck. So how do we break the infinite loop? If there is no collision or only collision on one axis, we break it. If there is collision on both axes and the collision count is exactly 2, the player is approaching the edge of a wall and would get stuck. So we need to pull him back and push him to the side by marking the Boolean collision variable on y-axis 3. So the player will slide on the wall on the y-axis. And if the collision count is higher than 2, the player is stuck correctly between the objects. And then we just move the player. Please let me know how did you find my explanation. Thank you.